is Dominique.
This is Vicky.
And this was our slow Bal Moment class. So we started off just with a couple different versions of the basic, right? We talked about the quick, slow version. A quick, slow. A quick, slow. We talked about traveling with that. Slow. A quick, slow. Getting used to traveling maybe around in circles, as you like. From there, we moved into the triple version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same idea. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just get used to moving. Boop, ba-da, boop, 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 ba-da, within that same syncopation. All right, and you can use those pieces, just the singles, boop, ba-da, or just the triples, boop, ba-da, to move around the floor as well. Then we moved into the Dean basic. So we have the rotating basic. 1, 2, paddle ball change, stand up and drag it back. 1, 2, paddle step, stand up and drag it back. It's like just half-timing this stuff back here. Follows had their sweep, so I'm going to show it on this side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit, boom, ba-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. She also does it with a rond de jambe. Boom, boom, ba-da. You want to show that?
I did.
Oh, she showed it?
I did that.
How about that? Awesome. The last thing we did was for leads, just talking about traveling with it. So taking the paddle and using more of a push. 1, 2, push, ball change, and then stomping off. The stomp off is going to happen a little bit more on an angle, shoot, wa-ah, but the idea is that you're traveling with the basic, shoot, ba-ah, and you keep it moving. All right. There's so many different little things that you can do. So I urge you guys to check this stuff out online. For slow bal, you're looking for a guy named Dean Raftery. For Laminu, you're looking for a guy named Ray Cunningham. If you go to my website, it's kellyandmickey.com. There is a blog with the full history of slow Balboa, and all the clips that are online are linked in the blog as well. So if you're interested in learning more, you can do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dominique. And I will do the stuff from the first class as well. Yeah, so I'll just do it.
Okay.
It was without a partner anyway.
Without
So yeah. So we talked about working solo, just trying to practice and get your own rhythms down. So we started with our out and in with a gather. In with a gather. We talked about the come around, using the gather to rotate, step, gather, to rotate. Not trying to speed up, and whip the right leg around, right, to get all of this acceleration you don't need, but instead to control when that rotation happens. The same thing for follows. The footwork's the same. You're starting right, left, left, right, which is the exact same footwork, all right? Then we talked about the throwouts, right? So we had follows learning down the line, this idea of not just doing things in place, but actually using their bodies, swinging through, getting used to the geography of a throwout, something that brings you and pulls you back across, using the stretch release as someplace you can propel yourself in a direction, as opposed to step, touch, and turning yourself in place, knowing where you're being led and where you're supposed to travel. That can be something also, since we're talking about solo drills, get used to the idea of having something to work off of follows. So this feeling, boom, of being able to touch and redirect yourself across the floor as a follow is such an important tool. Leads, we did our footwork as well, stretching through on the 7, 8, as opposed to a twist. We're thinking of a stretch, release, moving forward, out and in, and redirecting our follow. We did this down the line. I urge you to think, can you quarter turn? So that every time you come back, boom, you take the follow down a separate line. How much control can you get from the same step, all right? And the other thing we talked about is just making sure that you're moving together, in and away, as opposed to one person running around the other. Film yourselves, watch. It's the same as a swing out. If you watch someone doing a swing out and they slowly travel, you know someone's running around the other. same rule. All right, so thank you guys very much. Good work.